Hey guys, Mitch Ferguson here, and it's the holiday season, which means you're surrounded by friends and family, so it's time to prank them. So sit back and enjoy as I teach you 10 great pranks you could do with food and snacks around the holiday season.
And while you're here, don't forget to check out my other holiday pranks. Links in the description.
There's nothing better than fresh brownies for the holidays. So here's a great prank. Put a tray of these out, but there's nothing in it at all. It's just tinfoil that's ballooned up over a plate. So all you have to do is push the tinfoil down and down and down around the outside so it has a nice little shape to it, and then just drape the rest around the outside of a plate while it's still puffy like this. That's one version of this. Another version of this is a kind of a play on words. What you can do is print out a sheet of brown ease. Take your time to cut them all out, put a bunch of those on a plate, cover it with tinfoil, and just imagine the laughs as people peel back the tinfoil, just salivating, oh, I can't wait for a brownie, and it's literally brown ease.
9 more pranks to go. Remember to hit that like button.
The one thing I love about the holiday season is all the candy that's laying around. Chocolates. But what if this wasn't chocolate? What if it was really grapes? Well, that's exactly the prank. So you're going to take the wrappers off of some chocolate. Enjoy the chocolate. Then what you're gonna do is wrap some grapes. Oh, baby. How funny is that? And then create an entire little container of these. Chocolates. My favorite. What the? All right, guys, a little pro tip on this. Make sure these chocolates are wrapped in a tin foil, not a plastic or cellophane, because that'll just kind of unfold on the grape. Make sure it's tin foil. Here's another way to do the same prank. Instead of unwrapping all these chocolates and replacing them with grapes, fill the bowl or container with chocolates, but only replace 1 or 2 of them as grapes, and then sit back and relax as people get comfortable eating their chocolates, and then just one happens to be in there that's different. So here's a simple, fun gag to do with food because you're gonna eat it anyways, but you can package it like this as snowman poop. What you do is print out this pre-done label right here and staple it onto a baggie. The link is in the description, so it's easy and already done for you. Now, of course, you can get a piece of paper and do this, but this is perfect. Of course, the magic ingredients is marshmallows. So what you're gonna do is bend it over so the width of the container is roughly the width of your sign, and then simply staple it on. And here's your final product, snowman poop. It says, you've been naughty, so here's the scoop. All you get for Christmas is snowman poop. Next, I'm going to show you how to display chocolate in a funny gag way for your holiday party. This is reindeer poop. What you do is you print out another one of these pre-done labels. This time it's reindeer poop. The link is in the description. Now, I will point out right now that there's a couple of these elf poop ones on here too. They're not from this video. This is from a different video for stocking stuffers, so be sure to check out the video because there's a lot of hilarious pranks there as well. So all you gotta do is get a baggie and fill it with some chocolate balls. It could be chocolate covered peanuts, chocolate covered raisins. It can be raisins, anything that could be reindeer poop. So bend the baggie over to the length accordingly and put the label on the outside and either tape it or staple it. And that's how easy it is to create reindeer poop and a fun gag of a way to have candy laying around at your holiday party. Now I'm going to show you a really fun way to present a candy cane at your holiday party. So all you're going to need for this is 1 candy cane or an entire box of candy canes if you're going to be putting these all over the place for all the guests to have these candy cane puzzles. Now, I will keep in mind, if you happen to see one of these that are already broken, because that happens really often on your Christmas tree or around, this is something really fun that you can do with it. So all you have to do is, just like before, print out this pre-done label right here and put it onto the package. Perfect. Now, what a fun thing to have laying around at a holiday party. Candy cane puzzle, 5 pieces included. For this, all you're gonna need is this custom label that I've already created for you, so click the link down below to get the custom artwork printed, and you'll see that you need 1 chocolate bowling ball, 2 lane bumpers, and 10 candy canes. And what the chocolate ball is, literally is just a chocolate ball in tin foil. 2 lane bumpers for bowling, it's just gonna be 2 licorice sticks, and 10 of the candy corns, which of course is the candy corn. And we're gonna put this together just like the other gags. 1, 9, 10, 12. lanes. Fold that over just a little tiny bit, just a tiny bit, so it's perfect. Now remember when your mom told you not to play with your food? Well, she was wrong. Mom, here's candy corn bowling. Now when this is packaged up, it's really just a cute way to present snacks, but if someone takes these out and really puts this bowling kit together, this is what it looks like. Now let's go candy bowling. Oh! This next food prank's a little bit mean. What you're gonna do is get some water balloons and a pie. What you're gonna do is either take a pie crust and fill it with a whole bunch of small water balloons, fill the pie crust up, and then fill it with whipped cream, pudding, chocolate pudding, pie filling, whatever it is. Or get an existing pie, pull out the ingredients, the inside like the pumpkin pie, put a whole bunch of really small tied off water balloons, and then recover it and paste it over with a spoon or a butter knife. And now no matter where somebody cuts with the knife, there's gonna be an explosion of the water balloon.
Do me a favor and please share this video with friends.
All right, it's the holiday season, and how many of you been around with an uncle or an aunt who's like, hey, help me, Johnny, can you undo this jar for me? So here's a fun prank. Get something classic or popular that's in your family that's a jar, and then what you're gonna do is take a little bit of Vaseline and you're gonna put it around the jar. It's gonna be hilarious to watch people struggle so hard to get this off, because guess what? I honestly can't do this. It's so dang slippery. All right, guys, this is such a great idea because you're just going to take some meatloaf and some mashed potatoes and make what looks to be cupcakes. Now, you can serve this at dinner as an appetizer and say, hey, guys, we're going to start with dessert. And that will be kind of funny. And then when they bite into it, they'll realize it's actually part of the meal as an appetizer. Or what you can do is actually bring these out as dessert and fool people because they think they're having these wonderful cupcakes when actually it's meatloaf and mashed potatoes. Let me show you how you make it. It's pretty straightforward, but here's a nice tip for you. Take slices of meatloaf and lay them on a cutting board, and then you find something in the kitchen that's round like a small cup and squish it over the top so you can make these nice little circles of meatloaf that you can drop into the pie cups. So you only want it to be about 1/2 inch to 1 inch tall. You don't want it taller than your cupcake shell because you want to have a little frosting from here on up. Or should I say, mashed potatoes. Now we have our cupcakes in here. Now we have to frost them. So here's what you do. Get yourself a nice strong baggie. You're going to fill this with some of your mashed potatoes, and you're going to tear off one of the corners, and that'll allow you to squeeze the bag and push some beautiful frosting onto the cupcakes. And then here's the finished product. How good does this look? Smells like potatoes. All right, for those who stuck around to the end, you have a real treat because this is one of my all-time favorite drink pranks. What you're gonna do is get an ice tray and some Mentos. Oh, this is evil. You're gonna take one Mentos and stick it in each spot, fill it with water, and here's the beauty. Since ice freezes kind of white like this, the Mentos will be completely disguised, no one will know it. They're gonna take ice cubes and throw them in the drinks, and for those who are drinking soda with ice, guess what's gonna happen in about 5 or 10 minutes? The ice is gonna melt, releasing access to the Mentos, and all of a sudden they're gonna have a geyser of an ice cube spinning them around their cup. It's gonna be hilarious. So if you aren't familiar with what one Mentos does to a cup of soda, check out this little clip. So this is what it will look like when just one Mentos drops inside of a 7-Up or a Coke. So to be really clear, just stick one Mentos in the bottom of each tray, fill it with water. Then the victim takes some ice cubes, sticks them in their cup, fills it with soda, and about 5 or 10 minutes, once the ice cube starts to melt, the Mentos takes over. All right, I hope you enjoyed these 10 fun food pranks you can do at the holidays. I'm gonna give all these away to one of you. Just comment down below and I'll pick one of you lucky winners and send it off. Thank you guys so much for the support. If you're new to this channel, subscribe right now because we do all kinds of fun pranks and tutorials. And if you're curious, we have a ton more of holiday pranks coming your way. So thank you guys so much. Smash that like button and I'll catch you guys next week. Peace.
Subscribe to Rich Ferguson or else.